What happens when one of the world's fastest growing automotive companies decides it no longer wants to compete as the affordable alternative? What happens when that same company starts building vehicles designed to challenge BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Lexus, and even Tesla directly? That's exactly the question surrounding the all-new 2027 BYD Denza M5. And honestly, this SUV may be one of the biggest warning signs yet for traditional luxury automakers, because this is no longer just about cheap EVs. This is no longer about good for the price. The Denza M5 represents something much bigger. It represents China's growing confidence in the global luxury car market. And once you look closely at what BYD is building right now, you start realizing the luxury SUV industry may be entering an entirely new era. At first glance, the Denza M5 already looks like a vehicle designed to make a statement. The styling is sharp, futuristic, aggressive, and premium without looking overly complicated. Unlike many electric SUVs that try too hard to appear futuristic, the Denza M5 feels surprisingly mature. The front end features slim LED lighting signatures connected by clean, sculpted bodywork that immediately gives the SUV a modern road presence. Everything about the design looks intentional. The proportions are wide and muscular. The hood sits confidently above the road. The body lines are clean, and the overall silhouette feels more expensive than most people would expect from a Chinese luxury SUV. From certain angles, you can see hints of European inspiration. Some people may notice similarities to high-end German SUVs. Others may see touches of futuristic, Tesla-like minimalism. But despite those influences, the Denza M5 still manages to create its own identity. That's important. Because the biggest mistake many new automakers make is trying too hard to imitate existing luxury brands. BYD appears to understand that modern buyers want something fresh. The large alloy wheels, flush door handles, aerodynamic shaping, premium lighting details, and clean surfacing all help the Denza M5 feel modern from every angle. And honestly, if you removed the badge entirely, many people would probably assume this was an expensive European luxury SUV. That alone says a lot about how quickly Chinese automotive design has evolved. But the exterior is only part of the story, because once you step inside the Denza M5, things become even more interesting. BYD has been improving interior quality at an incredible pace over the last few years, and Denza has become one of the company's biggest showcases for premium technology and luxury design. The cabin is expected to focus heavily on minimalism, comfort, and advanced digital integration. Large floating infotainment displays will likely dominate the dashboard layout. A fully digital instrument cluster is expected. Premium ambient lighting systems will almost certainly be included. And based on recent Denza vehicles, the entire cabin philosophy will likely revolve around creating a futuristic luxury environment that still feels comfortable and practical for everyday driving. Soft touch materials are expected throughout the cabin. Leather upholstery, metallic accents, high-quality stitching, premium seat designs, and clean modern surfaces designed to compete directly with luxury brands that have dominated this segment for decades. But this is where things get especially important. The Denza M5 is not trying to win buyers over through old-school luxury traditions. It's trying to win through technology. That's the major shift happening right now in the automotive industry. Younger luxury buyers increasingly care more about software, screens, smart features, AI integration, and digital convenience than traditional prestige alone. And BYD seems fully aware of that reality. The infotainment experience is expected to include advanced voice controls, intelligent navigation systems, smartphone integration, connected cloud services, and AI-powered cabin interaction. Some reports also suggest the SUV could feature advanced smart cockpit technology capable of learning driver preferences over time. That means the vehicle may automatically adjust seating positions, climate settings, lighting themes, and entertainment systems based on individual user habits. And honestly, this is exactly the kind of technology-focused luxury experience many modern buyers are now expecting. The Denza M5 is also expected to offer a panoramic glass roof, premium audio systems, heated and ventilated seating, rear passenger entertainment options, wireless charging, advanced connectivity features, and multiple comfort-focused configurations depending on market and trim level. In other words, BYD is clearly trying to create an SUV that feels more like a high-tech luxury lounge than traditional transportation, and that strategy could work extremely well. Because the global luxury market is changing very quickly, buyers are becoming more open to new brands, especially when those brands offer stronger technology at lower prices. Under the skin, the Denza M5 becomes even more serious. BYD has already become one of the world's largest electrified vehicle manufacturers, and unlike some competitors, the company controls much of its own battery development and production technology internally. That gives BYD a massive advantage. One of the biggest strengths behind the Denza lineup is BYD's advanced hybrid and EV platform technology. Although official final specifications for the 2027 Denza M5 have not yet been fully confirmed, Current Denza models already use highly advanced hybrid systems and electric architectures developed directly by BYD. That means buyers can likely expect a combination of strong efficiency, smooth electric driving characteristics, and surprisingly quick acceleration. Higher trims could also feature intelligent all-wheel drive systems designed to improve traction, handling stability, and overall driving confidence. But unlike some performance-focused electric SUVs, the Denza M5 appears more focused on refinement and comfort rather than aggressive sports car behavior. And honestly, that may actually help the SUV appeal to a larger audience, because most luxury SUV buyers prioritize comfort, quietness, smoothness, and daily usability over extreme performance numbers. One of BYD's biggest technological advantages continues to be its Blade battery technology. This battery system has gained global attention for its focus on safety, thermal stability, energy density, and packaging efficiency. Battery safety has become an increasingly important topic in the EV industry, and BYD has aggressively used the Blade battery as part of its reputation for safer, electrified vehicle engineering. That reputation matters, especially as more luxury buyers begin considering hybrid and electric SUVs for the first time. Charging technology is also expected to improve significantly by 2027. Fast charging capability will likely become a major focus. Longer electric driving range, smarter battery management systems, and more efficient power delivery. All of these areas are becoming critical in the next generation of premium electrified vehicles. But technology alone isn't enough anymore. The real battle is happening in software. And this is where many traditional automakers are currently struggling. Modern buyers increasingly expect their vehicle to function almost like a smartphone on wheels. That means over-the-air software updates, cloud connectivity, advanced voice assistance, AI integration, navigation intelligence, digital ecosystems, and seamless smartphone synchronization. BYD has been moving aggressively into this space. The Denza M5 is expected to feature a highly connected smart cabin experience with intelligent driver assistance systems designed to compete directly against major global brands. Features like adaptive cruise control, lane centering technology, blind spot monitoring, highway driving assistance, automatic emergency braking, surround view cameras, intelligent parking systems, and semi-autonomous driving support are all likely to play a major role in the Denza M5 experience. And this is exactly why so many traditional automakers are starting to pay closer attention to Chinese brands. Because companies like BYD are no longer competing only on affordability. They're competing on innovation. They're competing on battery technology. They're competing on software development. And they're competing on speed. The automotive world is changing faster than most people expected. 5 years ago, many consumers outside China barely took brands like BYD seriously in the luxury segment. Today, that situation looks completely different. BYD is expanding globally at an aggressive pace. Its sales numbers continue growing. Its technology keeps improving. And its luxury ambitions are becoming impossible to ignore. That's what makes the Denza M5 such an important vehicle. This SUV is not just another electrified crossover entering the market. It represents a much larger shift happening across the global automotive industry. For decades, luxury vehicles were dominated almost entirely by Europe, Japan, and the United States. Brands like BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Audi, Lexus, Cadillac, and Tesla built strong reputations through engineering, prestige, and innovation. But now Chinese automakers are entering the premium market with an entirely different strategy. Instead of relying on heritage, they're relying on rapid innovation. Instead of protecting old traditions, they're moving aggressively toward the future. And in many ways, that allows them to adapt faster than legacy companies. The Denza M5 perfectly reflects that strategy. It combines luxury styling, advanced electrification, smart software integration, premium comfort, and aggressive pricing potential into one package designed specifically for the modern luxury buyer. And honestly, pricing could become one of the SUV's biggest weapons. Official global pricing has not yet been confirmed, but based on current Denza positioning in active markets, the M5 will likely target the premium mid-size luxury SUV category while still undercutting many established competitors. That could create serious pressure for traditional luxury brands. Because if buyers can get similar technology, premium design, advanced electrification, and luxury features for significantly lower pricing, many consumers may become far more willing to consider new brands. Especially younger buyers who are less emotionally attached to traditional automotive prestige. And that's something the industry cannot ignore anymore. Of course, there are still challenges ahead for BYD and Denza. Global brand recognition remains one of the biggest obstacles. Luxury buyers often care deeply about reputation, dealership experience, long-term reliability perception, and resale value. That takes time to build. BMW and Mercedes-Benz have spent decades creating emotional brand loyalty. Lexus built its reputation around reliability and comfort over many years. Tesla created massive global attention through innovation and disruptive marketing. BYD is still building that international luxury image, and that process will not happen overnight. Dealer networks, customer service quality, software refinement, charging infrastructure partnerships, and long-term ownership experience will all play huge roles in determining whether Denza can truly compete globally in the premium segment. But the important thing is this: BYD is clearly moving in the right direction, very quickly. And the Denza M5 may become one of the strongest examples yet of how rapidly the luxury EV and hybrid SUV market is evolving. At the end of the day, the 2027 Denza M5 feels less like an experiment and more like a statement of intent. A statement that Chinese automakers are no longer satisfied competing only in budget-friendly categories. A statement that luxury is being redefined through technology, electrification, and digital innovation. And a statement that the next generation of premium SUVs may look very different from what the automotive world has traditionally expected. The design looks premium, the technology direction is impressive, the hybrid and EV engineering appears extremely competitive, and the focus on intelligent luxury features could make the Denza M5 one of the most important upcoming SUVs to watch over the next few years. Now, the real question becomes this: are traditional luxury buyers finally ready to embrace a new generation of Chinese premium vehicles? Because whether people are ready or not, the competition is coming fast, and companies like BYD are making it impossible to ignore. So what do you think about the 2027 BYD Denza M5? Would you actually choose this over a BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Tesla, or Lexus? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoy real automotive analysis without fake hype or misleading information, make sure to subscribe for more future luxury vehicle breakdowns, EV news, and next-generation SUV coverage. Because the automotive industry is changing faster than most people realize, and this is only the beginning.